So hi, we're here to actually talk about the Blacksmith Diamond today, and last time I had mentioned that we're going to do a three-part video series on this. And this last one was done out of 3/8 square on a 3/8 bar. And today we're going to go actually a little bit larger size bar, maybe 7/16. But we're going to use a 1/4 by 3/4 inch flat bar to actually do it. This is actually an easier way to do it. So here we've got our 7/16 bar. I'm using a go, no-go gauge. So you can see 7/16 doesn't really fit, 1/2 inch does fit. It doesn't fit a 7/16 because it's rusty. So this is what we're going to use for our shaft. And again, we're going to use this 1/4 by 3/4 for our wrap. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to upset about an inch, just over an inch of this bar on the end. A little bit more. Okay, that's perfect. So just like in the other video, we're going to roll this to actually get our overall dimensions. There's our mark. There's one right there. And now we're going to add in basically another 1/4 inch or so. And what they usually say is it's almost double. It's double. But we're going to mark that and see how that works. Over the edge, just give it a little mark. This won't affect the finish at all. That just gives us a good mark to see if we're close. So the bar we just upset, just stick on the side now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick a test piece in here and take a look. And so our mark is going to be right on the money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this up just a little bit more. Bring it around a little bit more. Like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, I got to open it up. Just open this up just a little bit. Like so. Slide a round piece back into it. Like so. Going to close it up just a little bit, like so. And I'm actually going to come in and I'm going to cut it. So right there is actually our mark. So you can see it's right on the money. So let's lower this down. I'm actually going to come right to the mark. I should say right before it. Okay, so I just move that down at the end, actually, rounding up. So now before I move this into position, I'm actually going to heat up the end. So I just got to feed that down enough first. Okay, that's far enough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take a heat right here, and then I'm going to flux it. Okay, so I'm going to do a little wide brushing. Now I flux it. Now I move the rod collar down. Just about even with the end. So we want just a little bit sticking out, not much. Just give it a little bit of tighten. So traditionally, you were looking for a gap that was almost equal to the thickness. Okay, there's our collar welded on. Good cleaning. So now what we're doing is we're just going to upset it just a little bit. And if you noticed how easy it was, there was no wonkiness to it at all. In other words, it didn't want to keel over or move or anything like that. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to square it up lightly. We're not looking to make it perfectly square at this point. All we're doing is looking to start the square. Back in, just give it a little bit of refinement. This wedge is not the right one for this anvil, but it's what I have handy. So again, all we're looking to do is refining our square shape. Okay. One more heat should do it. So I switched to a little bit lighter hammer, so either I'm able to be a bit more, less upsetting, and actually just a little bit more accurate. Because again, what we're looking for is a complete square. So you can see that's pretty much square, that's square. And I'm going to come back in, just proof it. So again, I'm just looking to make sure that it's completely square before I continue on. And pull all the way in the corners. So you can see that as I did that, it flattened it out again. So I need to go through and hit it one more time on the end. Okay, this will be all the rest time here. Doing this in a heading block or something like that is so much easier than doing it freeform or doing it this way. Because you're actually able to support it and you can square it up very quickly that way. Okay, so now that our form is pretty much done, I'm going to come in now and start the squaring process, just like I did in the other video. Or I should say the diamond process. So I'm going to come in, I'm only going to start on one corner. I'm going to make sure that I'm 90 degrees to the anvil, and I just go one, and then when I start feeling good about it, I'll take two. I'm watching the angle between the shank or the shaft and the base so that I'm not driving that into the bottom. Make sure you're not going to hit the shaft. Yeah, that actually looks really very good. Okay, so there you have it, another blacksmith diamond. This one making using flat bar